The spirit world is something fascinating, and I have a message for you. So, channeled message and then tarot. Let's get into it. The demon who fell in love with you. The traumatic insanity you've been navigating was intentional to draw you back. The intention was to make you a vegetable. In the spirit world, someone is acting as your bodyguard, blocking anyone from coming to assist you, or for you to find solutions that would help elevate you. They have completely lost their reasoning and compassion. A human in full surrender to a dark force that wants your energy back. It has tasted you. Your light shines so bright in spirit, like food dangling in front of a hungry tiger. It must be starved. The unconscious one, enjoying the zombie apocalypse, participating in the horror movie, coercing you to star in. Drew Barrymore. We have lost faith in the gods. They have patiently waited for you to remember your power and to draw closer to them. We have been feeding our egos long enough. This capitalistic monster must be slain. Pick up your sword of truth and remember who you are. Whew. So I am seeing something very strange. I saw the scary movie like Scream, you know, Drew Barrymore in the first scene where she's being chased by her friend or whatever. And it's pretty effed up. It's like, why are you after me? You're my friend. Well, that friend is unconsciously surrendered to a darkness that that person's all consumed. They're so in their darkness, right? But I also see how you're being, like I literally saw like the light, your heart was really bright and shining in the spirit realm. And everything, it was just in pure darkness. And the entity that has tasted you, it's like literally guarding your light from being seen. It's almost using its darkness to shadow cast over your light. Okay, marijuana, Genesis. Love is to give and want to give more. Lust is to take and want to take more. So this is a very lustful spirit. This is going back to the beginning with Genesis. I'm seeing the Elohim, I'm seeing the gods, I'm seeing like beings, good light beings that have lost. It's like something about our faith has, since we've lost faith in connecting with them, it's partially why it seems confusing, why we don't have any power in the light. And it's the monster has just really taken over here. This marijuana is showing me how there's a bit of a psychosis here. Like somebody wanted you in a straitjacket. Somebody needed you to be framed. This is the human hunting. We were talking about that before. I'm telling you, there's a hunting for survival. Like, sure, I need to go hunt a deer to survive, to eat today. Versus I'm just gonna hunt all these deer because I'm greedy and fat. And that's the capitalistic mindset of how we go to the store and it's just all this dead, it's all dead. It's already pre-packed and ready. It's like, is this humane? I'm not quite sure. Seems very sacrificial. It's like we're sacrificing to deities, to entities that really want to consume so much. It's so greedy, it's so consuming, it's too much. The marijuana, it's showing me this psychosis energy where whatever chemical or something's really blocking you from seeing some basic truth, clarity. Like, for example, when I smoke weed, I don't dream very often or lightly. I dream lightly. But when I don't smoke weed, I dream like vivid, like super vivid. It's like really alive. And that's kind of what I'm getting is there's something going on with that because marijuana is an entity. I love weed. Okay, just throw that out there. Okay, got a lot of experience. It's not new for me. Like 20 years on my belt. I saw the Anunnaki, but there is an abuse to the medicine, because I do see it as medicine, but there's something going on here where that's blocking you from connecting, especially seeing the Anunnaki come out like that with Genesis. I'm seeing the Watchers looking over your life, trying to guide you and navigate you out of this shithole, this dark space that you're in. So what do we need to talk about more? Oh yeah, so love is so the lust. Okay. That was, yeah, because it's when I say a hungry tiger, I mean, it has no thought about your feelings. It cares not. It does not feel for you, but it wants to consume your life. How do you channel your light? Fill out. We are all channeling. We are all channeling our light in some way. And right now, I'm helping someone whose your light is going to feed something very, very, very powerful, but very dark. Drew Barrymore and the genius. It's keeping you from your genius, your ability to be in charge. You are the wish. You make the wish. Validation. Yeah, I'm seeing that as like putting a lot of validation to scapegoat. Makes a lot of sense. With God. Underneath that, asylum. There's that straitjacket energy. And Asperger's syndrome. Somebody wants you to look batshit crazy. It would feed the narrative, because if you sacrifice yourself for them, there's different food sources, energetic food sources that fell out. Your civil rights. Bruce Lee jumped on the table. You got to be like water. You got to flow. You got to be in the now. There is no thought. There is no planning. There's no processing. It's instinct. With your civil rights underneath that, it's like we have to delete the programs, because the horror film that I'm seeing, the Scream movie, your Drew Barrymore, is like you're running, you're scared, you're on the phone, you're running, you're scared. This is symbolic. Asperger's syndrome. You're crazy. No one's calling you and doing that. You're making this up. Why would they do that? They're trying to pin it on you so they aren't. So there's someone working for a darkness, trying to keep you to not tap into your genie, to your genius. You are the genie. You make the wish. You make the wishes. You grant the wishes. You have externalized the validation, given it to an external source. That's not Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee would never. It's almost like, no, Bruce Lee knows it comes from within, right? There's a lot of characters here. Scapegoat with God underneath. Scapegoat, that is a biblical term. Underneath God, over God. A goat sent into the wilderness after the Jewish chief priest had symbolically laid the sins of the Jewish people. A person blamed of the wrongdoings, faults of others, especially for reasons of, you have been scapegoated in a situation because you are of God. That light that you're shining in the spirit world is showing that your heart is God. It's of God. That's why this dark entity has to feed on it, whatever that is. We have humans disguising themselves, family, friends, co-workers, etc. Children, parents. I mean, it can be fearful and we can be scared, or we can look at this like a first player, okay? You're the first player. I want you to put yourself first. Think of yourself. You're in the game. And it's all about you, first player. You don't have to worry about all the scary and all the details. It's all about instinct. It's all about the now moment. We have a tiger about to consume you. We don't care about the calculations and the data. Like, just react. Like, honestly react to the situation. Tap into your genius. Tap into your genie here. Make a wish. How do you want to navigate and exit this situation? It is... What am I doing? I'm really not here clearly. I'm like seeing stuff. So let's see what tarot wants to come out. Asperger's syndrome. Why specifically Asperger's syndrome? As a developmental disorder affecting ability to effectively socialize and communicate. Autism spectrum, higher functioning, hard time relating, like fixed routines, recognizing cues, misunderstanding social norms, lacks coordination, unusual body posture, and facial expressions. Under asylum. So your actual codes that would naturally align you to the God frequency that you are is being put into a box and a frame that today we're going to call Asperger's syndrome. It could be that literally, but it could be any mental health disorder that you may be struggling with. That boxed frame doesn't allow God in. It's like, instead of saying I'm a channeler or I'm intuitive, I'm psychic, I can see into, I can use my telepathy, I can read into a situation, my empathy knows something, or I intuitively understand, I see patterns in society, in reality, I see you see it for what it is. And they're like, let's lock them up, because we could certainly feed on their energy in a room with 4 white walls. And I wore this white hoodie today, or whatever this is, sweater. The Knight of Cups. I feel like this is my pretend straitjacket. Knight of Cups. This is so liberating, because knowing this is going to show you the way out. You know something, and if you keep going towards it and continuing the pattern, it feeds the belief that you are putting into it. You're making it real. That's the horror movie. It's a film within a film. I forgot to write that down. I was seeing it as a film within a film. So you are the first player. It's like you're a movie watching a movie. Like you're the main character in the movie, but 6 of Pentacles. Oh, he's so thirsty. Giving. What are we? 6 of Pentacles. I'm really focused on this kid in the background. Just so thirsty. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you. This is receiving. This is like an energy that's trying to come in from the ether, trying to exchange with you. There's that pick up your sword. Pick up your sword. Your sword of truth. You have learned something, and spirit, the heavens are calling you to, because they will. That's why, because you're that first player, you're that main character. You're in the first 15 minutes of this movie where they're trying to frame it. See, it's not even a scary movie, because it's really just your friend wearing a mask. But he's pretending to be some dark monster. He's working for a non-physical entity that has possessed him or it, whatever. And it's like God's on the phone trying to get you to take off the mask of the character and pick up your sword of truth. Command out of your mouth what you know to be true. That, yeah, you're thirsty. You're thirsty. You're dehydrated, energetically. I'm just seeing like water. Beautiful, beautiful. There's that. Look, now you ride it. So now she's riding the lion. So I know I saw it as a tiger. I almost said lion. But she's riding it. And look at her picking up that sword. She has a sword too. She has a wand. That's the very magician. She's finding a place to gather herself. So it's requesting of you to go deep into yourself and find a strength unlike that you know. Also to step into your authority as the king. You're the king of the jungle. You're the king of the pride lands here. The lion, whatever it is, a lion. It's like you command. I'm seeing Genesis again. I give you authority over the animals, but in a way of don't go hunting them and making piles of deadness everywhere, making it so we go to the grocery store and purchase dead meat in a way that's just like robotic. That's the zombie apocalypse. That's dead. No, I want you to be alive. I want you to pick up the sword and you go get you that whatever animal that you want to eat. This is very savage, like tap into a very savage place of truth. You know, you must say something. You must act towards this person, because I'm seeing scream again. The sun in reverse. That's that light. I'm seeing this as your light in the spirit world, but it's in reverse. That's the blockage. They're so obsessed. It's like an entity that you fell in love with. No, you fell in love with a person because you saw the light in them. And because they were working for something dark, it's hard for you to process that the love and light you saw in the person could be something dark. It's like, I know, I know it's hard, but it's what's going on with death at the bottom, but it's in reverse. I mean, it is in reverse. It's showing that this isn't going to consume you. Bruce Lee, be like water. This is your civil rights at play. So you could be literally struggling with somebody trying to take, what's that called? Where they're like, maybe somebody wants to take a life insurance policy, or they want to take, I'm seeing that what Britney Spears' dad did, that ownership. Somebody wants to take ownership of your life, stopping your progress with the chariot in reverse because you're trying to fly in the heavens, you're trying to go in the astral. No, just sit here, smoke weed, be a vegetable, and don't move. Just stay still. I'm just gonna feed on your energy. I don't need you to do anything. Just keep feeding me. We've already agreed, 1717. We've already made the contract. Just keep sitting there. Because when you watch the TV, I'm coming through there and I'm just feeding on your light. You don't see it as light because I've tricked you with this false light TV, this black mirror. It's a false inversion of reality. It's of the devil, whatever we want to call that force. You are the light, but you don't see the spirit world because you've been constricted and restricted to 3D, forced to only believe in the limited. No, fast, my love. This is, we're going deep. We're going deep in it's, yeah. 1, 2, 3, that's 5. But we had to flip it around with the 3 of Wands. Yeah, I see someone sitting on their couch. I see a bed too. I see you're either staring at your phone or you're on your couch on the TV, right? And I'm telling you, there's some wave frequency link thing. There's something coming out of it, and it's spell work. It's occult, it's dark, and it's coming. It's just like you're consuming what's coming through the TV is also projecting back your energy through it. That's something quantum, like very quantum tunneling type of thing. Like, what are we feeding through that? It's very interesting how it's showing me. Yeah, we're just gonna pin it all on you anyway. We're just eating you. We're just eating your energy. So you can't be of the light, because God wouldn't deal with that. God wouldn't stand for that. God power, God source. That's a good way to frame it, rather, source. Because you are the source of the light in which they consume. Don't make the wish because you're this genie, right? It's about the validation. What's the issue with the validation? What's the issue with the validation? Oh, child magical in reverse. Pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. underneath the genie card, that's really clear to me that instead of believing that you have the ability to cast this dark energy, whatever we want to call it, like cast it away, pick up that sword. You've forgotten your divine magic, your divine codes that enlighten you and how to, because the sword it's not even a physical battle. That's the deception, because you're so in 3D. It's like, no, we don't need to fight. Don't physically come near me. Like, get away. It's like, no, my sword is my truth, my knowing. Bruce Lee, sure, self-defense. I have all the tools to defend myself. This is my civil rights. We're talking about capitalism, guys. This is a big deal. This is coming through so many layers of an onion. I see a partner, a parent. I see somebody's job. I definitely see a free-for-all, like mobbing type of situation. But that's behind the TV. I don't know where they're feeding that to. It's like they're feeding something there. What is that about? What am I seeing there? Who are we feeding that to? Oh my gosh, slave. And it came in shadow, the reverse. Giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. This is a contract. This is a enslavement of humanity. You're under attack spiritually, and it's not fear does not exist in high vibration. Okay, there is nothing to fear. That's the scary movie trick. It's like, I don't even know what he says, but he has the creepy voice and he just like you know, and if that scared you, I'm sorry, but it's like that's why they made a funny scary movie about it, because it's a funny thing. That's why they laugh. That's why they made those funny, scary movies. It's like, guys, I haven't seen this in probably 15 years. I don't even know. But I see you're Drew Barrymore, and you could have saved your life. You could have survived, but instead you ran into why'd you run into the field? I think there was a better solution here. Why did you go through the garage? I can't remember how she went away, but I think it was the garage. But I see we have the priest in reverse as well. It violates the trust of your spiritual community and seduced by your own spiritual role. Seduced. I kind of want one more on that, actually. Why is that? What's that about? Tell me why the priest is here in reverse. Ooh, addict. There's that, and that came in the upright. That came out as, and then advocate. You're not advocating for yourself in a way that says, I am God. Like, it does not mean I am God and you should worship me because I'm in my ego. It's like, I am. Like, that is how, it's a crown that you wear. It's a halo. You're an angel. It's better framed that way. It's like you're an angel of God because you work for the army of the divine and of the light that wishes to navigate you to love, truth, sanity, peace, serenity. So much is coming for you I felt such a relief just now. Like I felt, this addict card, this priest, you've been surrendering so much of yourself. And look how, let's push this priest energy out because it was in reverse, okay? So it's this figure in which you believe and look up to. I'm seeing corporations. I'm seeing capitalism. It's bullshit. What are we doing? This social experiment on your life is insanity. It's trying to make you crazy. It's seeing how far we can push this version of you, this humanoid suit version of you at this level of consciousness. Let's see the light in the situation because I'm seeing you as, I'm seeing the gods looking down because they're not emotional about this. Get out of your emotions. Get in control of your emotions. The gods are looking down like, this is a social experiment. They are participating in the observation of what you will do next. And if you're in that first player, you're in God mode, you see through the lens of truth and love and clarity and peace. And you should be able to flick these little demons away, these little, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get away. Why are you in my field? Get out of my field. You do not, like, I do not give you permission. We need to learn how to cast away dark ones, and also protect our aura by I want to say imagining it, so you can visualize it. Imagine your aura, create it with your imagination. Remember, this is a video game. Play life like it's playing you. We are in a fast-moving simulation, and it's very critical for you to face this. It's like an addiction to outside authority. There's that validation, because if you find out you're the genie, you're gonna stop participating. That, and it will all crumble. That's what's happening. It's all gonna crumble. It's an earthquake rumble. I will never fall, never stumble. Jericho, Jericho, here she comes. Aniko, she's a true one, ain't she? Do we have any more? Moon energy, and I saw clear cleanse. You have a clear vision. You know, Monday is such a trap. It's the day in which you should be tapped into your moon energy, your feminine energy. That could be taking care of yourself. That could be being with your children. It could be rest, recovery, really anything that makes you feel connected to your heart space and soft. Things, cozy blankets, warm soup, maybe a nice cabin in the woods, disconnected from the phone, reading a book, just like real gentle energy. That's what Monday is about. Moon day. It's supposed to be after Sunday. It's moon day. But instead they force everyone. It's like, that's why the sun is blowing up on us. It's just like getting so bright. It's just what they call it in religion, they call it like the return, like Jesus will return or whatever. That's why the sun's so bright. It's over consuming. It's too much. There's not enough flow and free energy with that Bruce Lee, flow like water. We need to take back our Mondays. You know how much of a wrench in the system it would be if we just took back our Monday? Like, if you just demanded, if we did it as a group, if we as a group said, no more Mondays. If you have that bravery, that's the strength of a lion. That's the strength of your inner, I heard Anunnaki, inner, this blue character. I can't show it, I don't believe, on camera, because she's beautifully naked. Beautiful. She's wild and free. She's got long flowing hair. She's like riding a lion. Like, who can stop her? Like, you can't stop her because she's in her moon energy. She's looking up. I saw an eagle today, a bald eagle flying right over all the grid. I was in a really busy area. It's Sunday. Everyone's running around like crazy people. And I was looking around the cars. Who's seeing this? Like, are y'all seeing this with me? No, nobody's paying attention. Problem sleep. Ugh, that's why it came out. Problem sleeping, foggy brain, and inability to concentrate with the moon energy. Take back your Monday. That is my advice. Take back your Monday is step one. Reclaim that. I saw a video of this. She was mindset. Yeah, it's all a mindset. Do we want to wait until our grave, until they're about to bury you, before you make this decision? No, we want it now. Now, not tomorrow. Now. Like, that's the kind of energy. No, now. Fine. They won't give it to you. Cool. Bye. Trust me. You need me more than I need you. Like, that's the kind of energy. Because I saw this video where she was like I don't know, either a police or a security officer. And she was taking a week off. She had 2 weeks paid time off or something. And she was going back and forth with a superior, I guess. And she was like, look, I had already taken this off. Are y'all gonna give it to me? What's going on? And the in charge person was like, we're understaffed, we need you. And she's like, but look, I need my time off. This is my paid time off that I earned. And the person was like, yeah, but. And she was like, listen, either you guys are gonna give me because they were gonna give her 1 week. That was their compromise. They were like, you can already take that week because you already have flights planned, you already have everything scheduled, you can take your week. She was like, no, I want my 2 weeks. And she eventually decided that you guys aren't gonna give me my 2 weeks, then she was like, I'm just gonna leave. You're so understaffed, you need me so badly, then you just can't have me. How about that? How about them apples? Like, that's the energy of this reading. So thank you so much for watching. That's what I have. Check everything out down below if you're interested in further information about me and my channel and my journey. And I'll see y'all next time.